Hi guys, it's your girl Keisha K here. Like, subscribe to all the good things that you do. Today we are going to be ranking top model Barbies from someone who is a model myself. I have modeled for brands. I've done commercials. I've done background work in films. I've just kind of been all over the place. So I wanted to give my opinions on top fashion dolls as someone who has been in that world. So yeah, let's get into the video. Like, subscribe to all the good things that you do.
Right, you guys. So on to this portion of the video. I have been having, this is like my second time recording this because the first time it did not capture audio, but we are going to truck through. We're going to keep the energy up because I've definitely been wanting to do this video. I have a lot of high fashion model world opinions. So yeah, also too, shout out to Barbiepedia for these photos. It was hard to find like the group photo of them. So like shout out to Barbiepedia and like I think Bratz Wiki and all these like pages that really keep up with like the history of these doll lines. And also too, I apologize for the quality of this video, of the like picture quality, because these dolls came out late 2000s, early 2010s, so the internet was a different time back then, so things just look a little bit different. But I feel like these are the best photos I could get, and we can still have a pretty good look at these dolls. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at Miss Barbie herself. She has one of my top favorite looks of the line. The other one who has my favorite look, we will get into her later in the video, but Barbie herself, so starting head to toe, I really like this, like I call it like the black china when she like first started to get famous. The like china bang with long straight hair, like hairstyle, that is a very reoccurring hairstyle within the high fashion and like model world because it creates such an interesting silhouette, honestly. um it's a look that I feel like looks good on everybody. You just have to cut the bangs according to how your forehead is set up, you know. um but I absolutely love the silhouette. And that's a big thing with high fashion editorial, just like the model world is, they like, we like shapes, we like silhouettes, we like geometric things, like we like very interesting shapes and silhouettes. And I feel like the hairstyle alone gives her that. But going into her outfit, I need to recreate it. That's how you know that she's like in my top, is if I want to recreate it. The dark denim jacket is so cute and it's cropped. I'm a sucker for dark denim, and I'm a sucker for cropped jackets because I myself mainly wear, not mainly, but I do have my good selection of like crop jackets. Well, and by good selection, I mean like three. Um, but I just love that. And I love that she has a matching like dark denim pleated skirt. That is just so cute. And by pleated, it's more like a ruffle skirt, but it's so cute. And look at her. Like, it's hard to tell what pattern is on there, but it's a very interesting pink, white. It looks like maybe a little bit of like black or just like a really like dark blue to match the denim. It's kind of hard to tell in the photo, but it just all correlates so well. Her going into her the bottom half, I love stockings with denim skirts. That is such an unutilized combo, I feel like. Or maybe it's just me, maybe you don't see like enough people with that, but that is just such a cute combo. I honestly need to incorporate that in my own wardrobe, but I love that so much. And her boots, going into the boots are super cute, super killer. Love those. um and also too, if you guys notice, all of these dolls have a different pattern with a lot of like solid around, which I think is really fun because the model fashion world, they do like some patterns as much as they love like blank solids. They love patterns, like very, like, once again, very interesting, unique things that like make you like continue to stare at it because you're trying to figure out how it's set up or what it is, you know. Like the high fashion world really loves that. So, and also I'm gonna be saying if these girls are top models or if they're not. So starting with Barbie, she is definitely a top model. So moving to the left. Ew, don't let me sing that. I should edit that out, but not going to because it's 9 p.m. and I need to go to bed in like an hour. So it is what it is. Y'all are getting like almost like lethargic quiche here. It was a long day at work. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so I don't know these girls' names, by the way. I just know Barbie because duh. Um, but okay, I don't know her name, but her outfit, so starting head to toe, love her hair. I love her hair. The under, like the highlight under color, I don't know what that's like called. It's like a coral color, which is interesting. I'm not mad about it, but I'm not really the biggest fan of it either. Um, Mainly because I don't know, I'm very, I guess you could say I'm like weird with like the unnatural like hair colors in hair like and by weird I mean like I don't have like an issue with it um but I really like when the color like just like complements and like it does look nice together, but I kind of wish they I don't know. I kind of wish they would have just given her like a solid hair color because like her really dark brown big curls are so beautiful. Like the coral kind of washes that out to me. And then she has this tunic dress, which like people in my age group, if you are, I'm 27, so if you are within my age group, hey, but do you guys remember the tunic dresses? Like they started out as like tunic tops and some people wore them if they were long enough. Some people would wear them as dresses. When I was like a kid and I used to see it on like TV or like see like the teenagers and young adults like going out or whatever as a kid, like tunic dresses were a thing at that time. So she has like a little tunic dress. The pattern on it is hard to make out. It looks like polka dots, which like I personally don't care for, but the high fashion world does like the fashion world does like polka dots. It really does. Mainly as like a throwback to like 50s when that was like a main staple of wardrobe back then. So I don't know if this is really a throwback piece or not, but and it has like the lining of it is black, which is like really cute. It kind of makes it look like a kimono type top. And then she has like these capri shorts that are the same coral, and then these little shoes. The shoes are so like fun. And I'm so sorry if you guys can't like really see it, but the shoes are such an interesting like little mule shape. I kind of like them. But overall, I kind of wish they wouldn't have given her like the capri coral shorts to match her hair. I really wish they would have maybe like I don't even know. Honestly, I feel like they probably should have made her top a little bit longer and just made it a tunic dress because I feel like that would have been really cute. I do feel like she's a top model, but maybe this look isn't really for a major brand or a big photo shoot or something. She might just be out getting coffee, with her model boyfriend or something. Not my most favorite look, but I do think the doll, especially her face, from what I can tell, beautiful. She is beautiful. And so moving on to the right of Barbie, I know this is not Midge, but in my mind I keep calling her Midge. But I just want to start by saying her hair is striking. This I will give Barbie this with this collection. They all kind of touch on things the like big fashion world really likes, and they really like striking like that natural red hair. Like one of my best friends is a natural redhead, and her hair is about this like shade of red. Um and it's just beautiful with the curls, and like she has a really pretty smoky eye, it looks like. And her outfit, I really like it. It has like this interesting kind of like off the shoulder ish, maybe it's just like a elongated square neck type of like, I don't know what pattern that is, but like pink white type of top. And then a big black belt, which I kind of mm, I kind of wish they wouldn't have included the belt. The belt is very of the time, but I could have done without the belt. Just make the shirt like a ruched fit so it like fits her top half fits her waist. Um but I'm not necessarily like a hater of the belt. I just don't necessarily care for it, but it's fine that it's there, you know? And then it looks like she's wearing these denim, dark denim shorts, but it might be a skirt, but I think it's shorts. I think it's shorts. It would have been fun if they would have given her a skirt, but I like the shorts too. I think they're really fun. And that color really does, like the dark denim is just so like underrated. I feel like dark denim is just so chef's kiss. Love it. And her bag is a blue bag, which nothing else on her is blue, but it's kind of a fun touch. It would have been fun if the bag would have been white. That really would have given like, I don't know, just a very like high, more of a coordinated look. And then going into her feet, she has, it's hard to tell, but the boots, I think I think the boots are, it's hard to tell if they have a heel or not. But I think they're fun. They're kind of like calf length, I think, and then the top are like some hot pink socks. It would have been cool to see the pink be a little more pink. That's a pink that's a little more closer to the pink that's in her top, but it's a really fun pop of color and makes for an interesting thing to look at. But she is also a top model. Her silhouette is just very interesting. I really, really like it a lot. She is a beautiful doll. And so moving on to Miss Girl at the end, um, I love her look. Very throwbacky, the high fashion editorial fashion, big fashion world loves its throwback to vintage styles and vintage beauty ideals and things like that. Um, which I'm not mad at because I think this is a really good way to incorporate that 60s vibe with something modern. So she has her like big beehive hair, which also big hair, like do you guys, and by do you guys I mean the people that are within my age group ish, bump its, that is she came from the bump it era. Like these dolls came out in the bump it era, I think. So hairstyle is very on par with the times with a good like throwback. And I just, one, her makeup looks really good, but I just kind of want to skip to her top. Her top could be a dress, but it's not, it's a top. And I appreciate the people who have long waist that can pull that off. Like I'm 5 feet tall, I'm very like womp, like I'm very not squat. I don't know how to explain it. I'm very like I'm just short. Everything about me is just like short. So long tops might as well be a dress on me, but for the people that can wear a long top, oh, I wear a long top and like it could be like a real scandalous dress, or it could be like just like a very like nice silhouette for a top. I think that's really, really fun. The pattern on it is super cute. I like that it's somewhat sheer. And the color is just so chef's kiss. I just really, really like it. Love her denim capris. I think it coordinates with the look very well. I even like the pop of like the teal on her bag. I think that's really, really fun. Like, it's just really kind of like a throwback to like the 60s color palette in a way. Very bright, very hopeful for the future, you know? And then her shoes. So her shoes are interesting. Her shoes, the platform, I think it's called, is the same green as her top, which that's very fun. Um, she definitely has a look to where she's on her way to some kind of brand shoot for sure, you know. But she also could just be like out on the town or going to dinner or whatever. Like I really like her look. I kind of wish the shoes were all black, but that's just kind of a personal preference. But that doesn't even matter. Her look looks really, really good. Honestly, they all look like top models. So let's look at the last girl and wrap up our thoughts. All right. And so the last girl we need to touch on, this is kind of the one of the better photos I could find of her, but she is Miss Front and Center. She is America's Next Top Model. She is. I love just everything about her look. And what's crazy is that out of all the dolls, Barbie is the one that's most coordinated with my personal style. But my favorite is a girl up front and center with like this throwback hippie slash little bit of like 2000s. Like she has such an interesting silhouette, such an interesting look. Like I adore it so much. So starting top to bottom, she has her beautiful big curly hair. For those that don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like her hair is kind of like a water wave, like curl. I don't know how to like explain it. Like water wave, like bordering on like a kinky type curl, and it has this cute headband that like matches the top. So cute with the really big hoop earrings. Like I just really love this type of silhouette. Like if you guys were to like if they were to make like a shadow of all of these dolls, that's kind of what I mean by the silhouette. By the way, is like the shape if you weren't to give it features or colors or anything. And all of their silhouettes look so good, but especially hers. And I love her bell sleeve to the elbows top. That I feel like people don't appreciate that enough. I love that that's starting to kind of come back in trend. I have been team bell sleeves to your kneecaps, not to your kneecaps. No, to your your wrists, elbows, even the ones that are like right between like shoulder and elbow and it flares out. It just looks so good. I feel like it looks good on everybody. It has such a beautiful shape. It makes you feel light and airy and summery. Like I just love it so much. And her pants are just like a brown capri, super cute, ties into the look fantastically. And this big gold belt, I in general I'm not a fan of belted waist belts, but she is such an exception. I don't even care about my own rule anymore. That it looks so good. All these tones complement her so well. And these white boots, it would have been fun to see them do like, I don't know. I almost would have given like I kind of want to give this look like a stiletto heel instead, but I like the white boots with it too. I think it's really fun. Um this look kind of thinks tall, and I don't know how to explain what I mean by that, but very elongated, and I just appreciate it so much. She is so beautiful. Um and like I said, I already said she is a top model, but once again, she is America's Next Top Model. She is the star of this whole collection. And next is Barbie. Um, Love them, love them, love them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I do want to, like, subscribe to all the good things that you do. But I do kind of want to talk about this just a teensy weensy bit. Um, so I do want to, like find little pieces here and there, videos here and there to kind of talk about like my modeling and acting experience. Which I still somewhat do. I'm just on the back burner right now because I have other things I'm working on and focusing on. But yes, I was a professional model and an actress. I wasn't in any major roles like that or anything. I did a lot of background work. And one of the major roles that I was in, it was for a canceled streaming service series. So, and by canceled, I mean, so that's a whole story on its own, but like the director literally mm, it didn't end up, the series was finished and it didn't end up being released, so that's a whole other thing. But anyway, but yeah, I love the modeling world. I love bringing my creativity to life that way. I've had a lot of experiences on set, a lot of experiences with some celebrities. um I've just had a lot of cool experiences and I really want to share those with you guys. And as you guys saw in the intros, just some clips of me modeling, or photo shoot pictures that I have. Also, if you want to see more photos before I make my official model Instagram later on this year, or honestly probably within the next like month or so. Follow me on Instagram, it'll be in the description below. But yes, follow me, and also follow Diva Pop's Instagram. The link is in my community post. But yeah, anyway, I am getting sleepy to where I'm starting to ramble and talk, and I'm starting to see things. So that is my cue to wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I really enjoyed talking about these dolls, and this is just video one. They do have other top model releases, which I will be covering maybe in a different video format. I want to serve a look while I'm talking about who's serving looks, you know. Right now I am in my night clothes. But anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and loving me, and I just feel accepted in the doll community. I feel so loved. I feel you guys make me feel so seen, and I just can't express how much I appreciate that. So I really hope you guys are having a good week, and videos are steady coming. But until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Kisses. Bye guys. Love you.